All right, Planet Mondo, back around. I told you I was going to do daily stuff, so I'm back once again, holding myself accountable. Today, I want to take an idea from another physical media collector, Tim Talks Talkies. He had a brilliant idea of basically creating your own box set. So it's pretty much anything goes: themes, directors, label, actor, actress, whatever you want to do. And upgrade it to 4K, select 5 movies. So once again, Tim Talks Talkies, shout out to him. I like the idea. So for me, I wanted to do a cannibal box set. I felt like it would fit the channel appropriately. So we're going to do a mixture of Umberto Lenzi and Ruggero Deodato. Rest in peace. So first off, let's start with, I guess, one of the older ones. Let's start off with Sacrifice, which is a Lenzi title. So this was from Roro Video. Once again, you can see on the back, Cannibal Movies. I think Cannibal Movies really upgrading them to 4K, if you can tolerate those type of movies, because it's not for everyone. But I think they really benefit from being on 4K because the jungle setting, the colors, it's just, it looks great. So once again, Sacrifice. That's what I would go with. My back itches. Next up, let's go with another Lenzi title. And I'm going to go with a Severn one. Eaten Alive. Again, this is not the Tobe Hooper alligator crocodile movie. Eaten Alive, cannibal movie. Brutal. It's one of my favorite cannibal movies, though, honestly, and it's simply due to the fact that it incorporates the Jonestown cult into the story. So they almost have like a Jim Jones character in here. So it's got like another side plot that, and I love the cult, I love cult movies. So anything with cults, you mix it with cannibals, like that's, fucking love this. Anyway. Check it out. Available from Severn. If you do get it with the slipcover, though, good luck taking it off because it's a one-time watch. Aside from the violence and the gore and the disgusting animal cruelty and all that stuff that's in there, which again, I'm making this box set because I feel like it fits my channel based on what I've reviewed. These aren't like my favorite movies. These aren't movies that I rewatch. Like I've watched all these movies for the most part one time, except for Cannibal. Coming up, I'm sure you already know what's coming up, but for the most part, these are a one-time watch. These aren't movies I'm gonna go back and watch like once a year or once even 5 years. It's not something I want to revisit, but I think they all deserve to be on 4K because they're important movies. It was an important subgenre of horror, Italian horror, in the 80s and 70s. So I think mostly 80s, I think. But anyway, from Severn. It's not even your choice, even if you can get past the gore and all that stuff and you want to watch it again. You're not going to watch it again because good luck getting it out of the slip. It does not come out. It does not slip out of the slip. Now let's go to another Lenzi title. This comes from Grindhouse Video. Nice slipcase. I don't know if I can show you the back, can I? Yeah, I can. So this is Cannibal Ferox. Another well-known cannibal movie. Got some boobage there that I cannot show you. But once again, Cannibal Ferox. Rough movie, man. This is a rough movie. If you like Cannibal Holocaust, this came, I believe, right after it. Again, Cannibal Holocaust was Deodato. This is Lenzi. But I do love Cannibal Ferox for what it is and how important it was to filmmaking in general. I mean, a lot of these were the first type of found footage films that we ever had, way before Blair Witch Project, way before Paranormal Activity, and, everything else that came afterwards. So let's go to the next one, which will be our first Deodato title, which is Jungle Holocaust. And this is from Code Red with the slipcover. I believe this slipcover is sold out. Probably rare by this point, but who knows. Another rough movie that, they all have the same theme. I really like them for what they are. But what really turns me off, honestly, is the animal cruelty, which seems to be the case with everyone, which understandably so, right? I mean, who the hell wants to watch animal cruelty? The reason why I like these films is because of the impact it had. I mean, they were some of the most shocking films of all time. And I think the shock factor, I've always appreciated in film because it kind of makes you feel alive. Like when you feel sorrow and pain and regret and doubt and those things, aside from just happiness, laughter, and smiles, you want to feel those things in film too. So I think these films definitely get that across. By all means necessary. So last title, it already has a 4K, but it just came out. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. This comes from 88 Films, and it is the OG Cannibal Holocaust. I'm saying OG like there's a remake or something. I'm just saying OG because most people, associate cannibal movies with this one. Cannibal Holocaust, Ruggero Deodato. He passed away earlier this year. This movie right here, man, it's a masterpiece. Masterpiece. The turtle scene, awful. The muskrat, the pig, everything in it is awful. But I think, once again, it's the importance of it, it's undeniable. And the fact that the practical effects look so good to the point that they had to take the actors and the actresses to court to prove that they are indeed still alive and weren't massacred on a snuff film by Deodato. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. As a director, if you can pull that off to the point that the court system believes this was real, can't deny that. So with that said, what do you think? Comment below. Let me know if there is any cannibal movies that you would substitute for the ones that I named. Please go ahead and include them. I know there's Mountain of the Cannibal God. I have some Emmanuel and the Last Cannibals, Primitives. I think there's some other ones. There's a bunch of other ones. These are the 5 that I was familiar with the most. Again, I have some other ones, but these were the 5 that I would put in a box set because I feel like they kind of deserve to be upgraded to 4K. Like I would hate to see these movies one day be forgotten about because, again, you can't erase history. There's a lot of disgusting things that happen in these films, but I think it's important to show it to people so that we don't repeat history, like we don't repeat our mistakes. Not saying that I think animal cruelty will ever come back into film because, again, this isn't just Italian and horror and cannibal movies. I mean, they were breaking the legs of horses in Western films, by tripping them. Disgusting. I mean, it's awful. So, I mean, they would have, rats killed and snakes. So many different animals were slaughtered on the sets of films back in the day. And I think it's important to leave a lot of these uncensored to make you feel uncomfortable so we don't repeat the same mistakes. But I also think that it's respectable and appreciated, honestly, by me personally, when they include an animal-free cut. Because I think you should provide that to people. You should give people that option because, not everyone has the same kind of stomach. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go through that. It is torturous. It's traumatizing. Some of these scenes are awful. But I know Cannibal Holocaust has a cut version that does not include the animal cruelty. I know the Grindhouse version of Cannibal Ferox, same thing. I'm not sure about Eaten Alive. This is pretty rough. I don't know. I don't think Sacrifice has a cut version, and I don't remember about Jungle Holocaust. It does not look like... Okay, yeah. Okay, so bonus, the R-rated cut of the film. So once again, this one has it included as well. So I do appreciate that they included an R-rated version because if I were to ever revisit these again, respectfully, I don't want to see those scenes again. So I would just watch the R-rated version that has those scenes cut. I've already seen it. I already know what's in there. I don't want to relive that. But I respect the film. I respect what it did. And I want to see it on 4K in a box set. So once again, shout out to Tim Talks Talkies. And what's your box set made of? Until next time, Planet Mondo, hit that like button and hit subscribe. Peace.